Well, hello everyone and welcome. I am Melissa Radke and I am your host for Streamer. This is Streamer Live. So if you are just now jumping on, we are so glad to have you. Please jump on and say hello. We are about to get right into it. Y'all know I am a girl, loves my TV. Like this is the order of importance in my life. God, David, the kids, bowel consistency, television. Then the rest of my family. Do y'all understand the importance? Okay? Literally, television for me is right up there with bowel consistency, with regularity. That is huge. So that is why we were about to do Streamer Live. I absolutely love this part of my job where I get to tell you what to watch. I was already doing this in college anyway. I was literally walking up and down the hall in my dorms saying, if you're not watching Melrose Place, you're dead to me. I was already telling people, even in the 90s, what to watch. I've been telling people what to watch years before anyone asked me. Okay? And now here I am doing it live with you. As always, you can listen to Streamer anywhere you listen to podcasts, but we also like to go live as well. So that's what we're doing here. I'm doing it live for you where you can comment and you can ask your questions, but I will take those at the end. Right now, we are about to jump in to Streamer. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's talk about it. Roll the music. Okay. I am so excited about this week's.
Can I have a clean start? You started before we hit that, so you got to.
Do I have to do it all again?
I thought you were just. I didn't know you had done your intro.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
You
didn't press start.
It is, but you started before I pressed that.
Did you get up and come over here and press it?
Yeah.
I never saw you.
So you at least have to do the intro for the episode.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. I got you, Bethany. I got you. Hold on. Okay. So, I have to do the intro again. Sorry, because see, we record this for the podcast. Y'all see it live, but a lot of people just listen to it for podcast. So for podcasting purposes, I got to do the intro all over again. So hold on. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Streamer. I am your host, Melissa Radke, and I am so excited to talk to you this week about what I'm watching and what you need to watch too, okay? As you know, television, very important to me. Very, very important, okay? More important than, I would say, some members of my family and most of David's family. Television is literally more important than a few members of my family, but literally all of David's family. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. But I do love television. I was walking around telling people what to watch on television long before anyone ever asked me to do a podcast on it. I was giving my opinions like back in the day. Okay. So I'm an expert at this. And I know that right now it's so stinking hot, especially in Texas. None of us are outside. I'm not an outdoorsy girl. I am an inside on the couch, keep the AC running and the remote in my hand kind of girl. That's what I am. And so I'm telling you guys, I know what to watch. I know what to tell you to watch. And that is why I absolutely love doing this podcast. So get ready for a lot of fun. I am your host, Melissa Radke, and I am going to tell you exactly what you should be watching. And we've got some really cool stuff today. So cue the music. Okay, here we go. I want to talk to you today less about what to watch, meaning show specific, and more about a new service, okay? I'm not selling the service. If you get the service, great. If you don't get the service, great. I get nothing for you getting the service. But I do want to tell it to you. A couple of months ago, a new service came out called Quibi. Let me know if you know or have heard of Quibi, okay? I want thumbs up if you have heard of Quibi. I want hearts if you have Quibi. Thumbs up if you've heard of it. Okay, send me a thumbs up if you've heard of it. Send me a heart if you have it. If you actually are paying for the service or own the service, okay? I'm looking for those of you who are listening to me on a podcast right now. You're like, hearts, thumbs, what? hearts and thumbs. I'm doing this as a live. If you're driving in your car and you're on a treadmill, don't try to send me a heart or a thumb. Don't, you'll die. Literally, we have like 3 hearts. Not many hearts at all. And that is what I have heard. Quibi came out with a bang. They spent millions upon millions of dollars of advertising. And then when they came out, like not a lot of people got it. Really, there was articles written about this streaming service that not a lot of people signed up for, and they were like gung-ho ready for everybody to sign up. Now, let me tell you why I like Quibi. Little bit of backstory. Quibi is short for Quick Bites. Quick Bites. Quibi. That's where the name came up with, where they came up with the name. And I want to tell you why I like it. Because I live in my car. And some of you do too. You're driving kids from hither to yon, okay? You're driving them to piano. You're driving them to karate. You're driving to the grocery store. Some of you don't have kids, but you live in your car too because you got a long commute to work, okay? You're all over the place. We live in our cars. And that's really what Quibi was made for. That's why it's Quick Bites. Here's what Quibi does and why I love it so much. Quibi takes a show and they break it down into bite-sized pieces, okay? But when I say they take a show, what I'm talking about is they take something that is specifically on Quibi, you can't find it on Netflix, and they spent some money. For instance, the show that got me hooked is starring Chris Hemsworth, okay? It's called A Most Dangerous Game. It stars Chris Hemsworth, and my all-time favorite actor ever is, David, what's his name? Christoph Waltz. You know him maybe from Django Unchained. He was also in, David, what's the movie about the Nazi guy? Inglourious Bastards. Thank God David's here.
Is this my podcast?
This is not your podcast, it's my podcast, and I'm killing it, so just hush. Anyway, it stars Chris Hemsworth and Christoph Waltz. It is very well done. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all the premise for this show. The premise for the show is about a man who has an incurable disease. He's dying and he wants to leave his family with money. And he's really, really far. Chris Hemsworth has got a disease and he's dying. And he wants to leave his family with money because he's got a wife and a baby on the way. And he's really worried that when he dies, they'll be left with nothing. And Christoph Waltz offers him $100 million if for 24 hours he can be hunted like prey. Hunted. Y'all, it sounds sick. Y'all know I like sick. It is amazing. It is so, so good. It's very edge of your seat. And what they've done is they've taken what would be a 2-hour movie in the theater, and then they've broken it down to 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 6 minutes. And so they are really in small bites. And so I literally pop my TV in and I will have it on when I'm in the car. I will have it on when I'm grocery shopping. I'll have it on a lot when I'm waiting out to pick up Remy from basketball practice or whatever. I absolutely love it. And they spent no expense on these shows. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what Quibi has to offer. You're looking at me like, do you have questions coming in?
They spent no expense.
I said they spared, I meant they spared no expense. Sorry. They spared no expense. A Most Dangerous Game starring Chris Hemsworth on Quibi. That's really good. But I like funnies. They have redone Reno 911. Why did no one ever tell me about Reno 911? How come no one has ever told me about that show? I literally am laughing until I am crying in the car, you guys. It is hysterical. That's on there. They have now redone Punk'd. Do you remember Punk'd with Ashton Kutcher? That was our day and age, y'all. Now they have redone it on Quibi. Chance the Rapper is the host. He is pulling off some hilarious things with celebrities. So you're getting Punk'd on there. They have another one called Flipped, which is it's very, very funny with the guy from Saturday Night Live. I can't remember his name. He's on there. Okay, but let's say that comedy is not your thing. Okay, they also have reality. Ready for this? How about Murder House Flip? That's right. Quibi offers you a reality show where they go in and redo homes where famous and heinous murders have taken place. That is genius. and I wish I had thought of it myself. Murder House Flip. So that they've got reality shows, they've got game shows, but honestly, some of my favorites are the scary ones. They've got one called The Stranger, and it is creepy and it is scary and it is good. Again, this is the length of a movie that you would see in theater, and it's the quality of a movie, but instead it is broken down into quick bites that you can watch while you're in the car, while you're on the train, while you're on the subway, while you're in the carpool line, while you're waiting outside for your meal to come out. Quick bites, and it's really, really good. My absolute favorite, though, on Quibi right now is called When the Streetlights Go On. It is a drama. A lot of backstory. Queen Latifah stars in it. A couple of other people that you would for sure know. It's a drama. It's very, very good. And I told David, I said, I'm so mad because I get into it and then it's off. But you can go right to the next one. And it's the length of a movie. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about Quibi. Again, I don't got a promo code. I ain't selling it. I'm just a fan. It is $4.99 a month, and you're going to get ads with that. But if you want to boost it up to $7.99, you're going to get it without ads. Now, I say if you're in your car, I don't know, ads don't bother me. But if you're a T-Mobile user, you can get Quibi free for 1 year. So go to your T-Mobile website and check that out. You get Quibi free for 1 year. But if you are thinking about it and you just want to see if you would like it, you can go to Quibi right now and sign up for a free 14-day trial. That's for everybody. That's what we did, okay? You know the Radkes. You know we're cheap. We ain't gonna pay for it unless we try it. So we did our free 14-day trial. Then we kept it. Does ours have ads or not? Ours does not have ads. David sprang for the one without ads. Look at you, David. I'm so proud of you.
You got it free for 90 days.
Oh, okay. We did it when they first came out and we got it free for like 90 days. And then we just kept our subscription. We really like it. Quibi is really, really cool. And if you work in your car, if you literally house out of your car, like sometimes I feel like we do, you ought to give Quibi a try. So let me take your questions now. Where's the 90-day trial? I think that was just when it first came out back at the 1st of April. Now they're offering a 2-week trial. 2 weeks for free. You can try Quibi. Why was your trial only 14 days? That's what they're offering right now. My trial was 90 days because we did it right out of the box. So, do you watch while driving? Asking in case I see you on Timberland Drive. If you see me in Big Darla on Timberland Drive, I'm gonna ask you stay to the side of the road. Yes, I pop my Quibi in. That sounds dirty. I pop my Quibi in and I have it going when I'm driving down the road. Yes, I do. 2 weeks is still pretty good.
Did you know how to spell it?
Q-U-I-B-I. Q-U-I-B-I. Stands for Quick Bites, and that is Quibi, and you will love it. And if you're hanging out in your car a lot, I highly recommend it. I like it for doctor's offices. I like it for waiting in the bank. We went to the doctor's office today. We were in there for like 3 hours, and I was watching Quibi most of the time. Okay, so that is my review for Quibi. Check it out. I know that a lot of people have heard about it, but not a lot of people have followed through and gotten it. Their shows are top notch. I'm talking high quality shows with actors, famous actors and actresses that you will know. And Quibi is really perfect for those of you who live in your car a lot, especially when it's so hot outside. Your kids say, I want to go to the park. And you're like, I'll take you, but I ain't getting out. You take them to the park, you let them go, okay? And you sit in your car with the air going and you watch Quibi and tell me what your favorite is. But why none of you ever told me about Reno 911, I do not know. Is it clean? Not really. Is it funny? Absolutely. It is hysterical. Absolutely one of my favorites. I say, David, watch this part, watch this part. So that's really good.
Somebody asked if you can get the app on Roku. Amy asked that. I just read today that they're negotiating with both Amazon for Fire Stick and Roku to have the app on those.
Oh, wow. David just read today where Quibi is actually in negotiations to get Quibi put on a Fire Stick and a Roku device. So if you have Amazon Fire Stick, which is what we do, or Roku, then you could then very soon Quibi could actually be up on your television. I'm telling you, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it.
Best comment goes to DG Bissett though. Quibi versus the Radke family. The Radkes win.
DG, she said Quibi versus the Radkes and the Radkes win. DG, you know what? I'm going to send you a t-shirt for saying that. I'm just kidding. I don't have one to send. But if I did, I would totally send it to you. All right. I want to move on now to what I like to call the OG. I know, you think OG stands for Original Gangster. But here at Streamer, it stands for Oldie But a Goodie. This is the part of the program. I did it last time I did it. I recalled to your memory the Mindy Project, which many of you watched when it came out and then did not realize that it was up on Hulu and you could watch the Mindy Project. And I turned so many of you onto the Mindy Project, and I felt like my work here was done because the Mindy Project is one of the best shows I've ever watched. Now I'm going to tell you about another oldie but goodie, and y'all are going to laugh your heads off when I say this. An oldie but a goodie is a show that has been around for a really long time. Most everybody and their dog has heard about it, but maybe you've forgotten it. Maybe you quit watching it years ago, and I'm going to bring it up and you're like, hey, I had forgotten about that. Well, the show I'm going to tell you today, so many of you are going to laugh. In fact, send me a laughing emoji if you want to, but I quit watching it. It came on with a bang years ago. I started watching it like everybody else in the world. And then I just lost, I don't know if I lost interest or I got a job or I started working nights. I don't know, but I quit watching it. I never watched it past, I think, season 4, episode 3. And the show is Grey's Anatomy. All of the seasons are on Netflix. And I've never watched it. Now listen, I don't ruin things for y'all. I don't give you spoilers. Don't anybody tell me what happens. Do not tell me what happens, okay? I am to the part where Burke, well, maybe I shouldn't tell y'all. Maybe I shouldn't tell you what happens, okay? There was a wedding. There was a wedding that happened. And I'm a little bit after that. Okay, that's where I'm at. You know where I'm at. I'm where Rose the nurse comes in, and I am not a fan. That's where I'm at, Rose the nurse. So I am just now watching it, and I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and she's like, I've never watched it. I've never seen one episode. That is our OG show of the day. Look, you guys, it's hot outside. We got nothing else to do. It's a great show for binging. I am all about it. Izzy's there, and George is there, and Denny was there. He's not there. I just saw that. And don't tell me anything that happens. I don't want to know anything that happens, okay? But all I know is I tried. Melanie Wallace says, I tried, but I can't get into it at all. Rebecca says, I've never seen it. Carly says, oh, it's about to get good. Emily Gibbs says, yes, which wedding? The first wedding. Which wedding? Well, now George was married. I can't ruin it for people. Okay, I do not like Rose. I do not like Rose. That's where I'm at. I don't know. She's always eating licorice and sucking on lollipops, and I'm not a fan of her. Okay, so that is my OG for today. I know a lot of you guys that are watching me live right now are saying, oh, I've watched it for years. I love it. But you would be surprised at how many people have never even given it a try and then forgot about it. A show's been on for a long time. You kind of forget about it. So for those of you who are listening to our podcast, Streamer, allow me to introduce you to one of the original OGs of hospital shows. Go check out Grey's Anatomy, okay? Because maybe you're, Tracy and Melly, I saw that comment. Maybe you're like your girl here, and some shows just kind of slip right under your nose. You just completely forget about them. And that is what I can tell you about Grey's. I started watching it. Something happened. I think I graduated college around that time or something, and I quit watching it. And so I started over from the beginning, and it's just all new to me now, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Those of you who have not watched it, go binge watch Grey's Anatomy, and then write me, melissa@melissaradke.com, and let me know what you think. As always, I am open to your suggestions. I'll watch what you want me to watch, and I will give you my review. But this week for Streamer, go check out Quibi, which stands for Quick Bites. Get your 14 days free, and then see if you like it. You will love A Most Dangerous Game, which is on there. You'll love When the Street Lights Go Down. And then, of course, check out Ring Out 911. All of this is on Quibi. And then for the OG, the original oldie but goodie, go watch Grey's Anatomy, okay? It's new. Maybe it's not new to you, but it's new to me. which is embarrassing to say because it's been on for 1,400 years. But anyway, go check it out. I am Melissa Radke, and I am the streamer. Why? Because that TV ain't gonna watch itself. What's the Chris Hemsworth show? She's asking. The Chris Hemsworth show is called The Most Dangerous Game, and it is on the subscription service Quibi, which is made for your phones. It's made for your phones or your iPads. It's made to be watched in the car. It's made to be watched in quick bites. That's what Quibi stands for, quick bites. So check it out and get a 14-day show, okay?
Why didn't you mention that they have the news on there?
They do. I mean, they have one called 60 Minutes in 6 Minutes, 60 in 6, and it's the 60 Minutes show done in a quick bite in 6 minutes for you. They have news on there. I mean, I don't watch the news, David. David just went like that. I said, I don't watch the news, David, and he went like this. I don't even know what that means. Oh, he was pointing to, oh, sorry, he went like this. He was pointing to himself because I guess apparently he thinks he's the news for me.
The name went by too fast. I don't think I can find it, but somebody said that they were St. Elmo's place Olsen.
Yeah, okay, Grace is that's how old I am. But somebody else said they are St. Elmo's place. Is it St. Elmo's? That's St. Elmo's Fire. What was the show they're talking about? Saint Elsewhere? Is that what it is? Y'all!
Oh, Saint Elsewhere, yeah.
Saint Elsewhere! That!
Rebecca Stone said, I'm Saint
That
Elsewhere.
is old. That Saint Elsewhere, that is old.
There are lots of people that love Grace. There are a few that are very disappointed that you didn't.
I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened. Maybe we moved to Texas at that time. I don't think so, though. But I've never seen it. I'm on episodes right now that I've never seen. Okay, I'll tell you what just happened on this episode. Okay, on the episode that I'm on now, Derek is... Okay, on the episode I'm on right now, George was asked to be the intern for the chief. And by being the intern for the chief, he had to go around and get everyone to sign a disclosure about who they had sex with. And Mark Sloan is like, McSteamy, he's like, do you have more paper? I mean, it's so addictive. So yeah, Rebecca Sloan, sorry, that's real. St. Elsewhere is like really, really old. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Don't tell me anything that happens. George and Izzy are still best friends, but that's not going to work out. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Also, wanted to let you guys know that you will see me live probably a couple of more times here doing Streamer Live. But after that, it will go over, our Streamer Lives will go over to the membership site that we created and just was up today. We want you to become a family member and all family members into the Radke membership site for $8.99 a month. That's $8.99 a month. They get Rise and Radke every single day, and they continue to get Streamer Live. Will you be able to listen to Streamer wherever you listen to podcasts? Absolutely. But you will get it here and live so we can talk to each other days before it's ever up on the podcast. That is a membership site. We invite you to go right now and check that out. You can go to
melissaradke.com/family.
melissaradke.com/family, and you can become a family member. Heidi said she signed up this morning. Yeah. Tara, it's the first membership ever. Oh girl, I got memberships all over the place. I follow influencers and I do this and I follow the tips and the tricks of this and that. But we're going to try our hand at it. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do Rise and Radke every single day, Monday through Friday for you guys. We're going to do Streamer Live, and we're going to go live with some of my family members and do some really fun things over on the membership site. That will kick in on July the 6th. So check it out now, melissaradke.com/family. You break it down, $8.99 a month. You are essentially giving us 44 cents a day, I think. A weekday. 44 cents a weekday. David, we're like that guy that plays keeps his guitar case open and people go by and throw quarters in it. Well, that's now what we've become. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I got no problem with it. Hey, you guys have a great day. Check those things out and let me know what you think. And as always, let me know what you want me to watch. I'll watch it and I will give you my honest opinion. I think y'all know that already. Love you guys and see you soon. Bye.